Okay, we were meeting with the leader of Talon. Now that we have the Bendigraph device.
May the gods bless your journeys.
Well, that was a must. I guess we'll just go to the King of Broadgar and let's get this thing started. We have quite a large amount of restorative items. I think we should be fine. We won't be gaining any levels. Maybe one or two. Either way, it's time to go into the void.
Are you prepared to face Aranax?
Sure, why not?
Then it is time. May your gods accompany you to the other side and help you to stop Aranax.
They had better or we're all in for a bit of trouble. Okay. That was a bit uneventful. We'll bump up dexterity. And dexterity jump from what? 22 to 28. So we reached 20. It's weird that you can get that bonus even if you reach it by using dexterity boosting items. That's interesting. But that's pretty much what we wanted to do anyway. So there's nothing to be gained anymore. Start exploring void lizards. Even with just pretty much the weakest spell in the game, we have so much speed that we can spam it ridiculous amount of times. I'm using magic because I don't want I don't want her to spam her arrows too much. We can easily recover the magic or fatigue, so that's not a problem. There's two of these. Seems to be some sort of pedestals. I'm not sure to which one I want to go. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them. be a limit to these. Another portal. I'm assuming it's a portal. It's a pedestal that there's stairs leading up to it. We'll go this one. Okay, some kind of a structure. And another portal. And weird noises. Slaver Araya. Just looking at it, there's 2 points to go. Into the building and somewhere underground. Yeah, there's one, there's the other. I think we'll try to move forward as fast as possible. Because this seems like it's mainly just draining our resources. Yeah, this is nothing. We'll go down. Won't be saving. What is that? Spirit snake. Oh, we will be saving. All there. What's your business here? Here to see Aranax. Get out of my way. Guard seems taken aback, surprised by your accretion. Ah, yes, of course. We were told to expect visitors. Aranax is inside. Feel free to enter and speak with him. Wasn't expecting this. Spirit snake. Aren't they hostile? Dark champions.
Yes? What is it?
Before you sits an elf, his legs cross, his head down. An air of weariness surrounds him. He notices your presence and slowly, purposefully stands and addresses you. Aranax, I presume.
Your presumption is correct. And who might I have the pleasure of addressing?
A million.
Well, what brings you to my corner of oblivion?
Yeah, he doesn't look like the guy we saw. I've become involved in events beyond my control.
That is a feeling I have much familiarity with. Sometimes I feel that my fate was decreed from an early age.
You are here because of your actions, not some cruel twist of fate.
Do not misunderstand me. I take full responsibility for my actions. Though, how are one's actions determined, really? How is our view of the world shaped? Mine was shaped by arguably the most powerful individual in the world, my father. He raised me on tales of the righteous superiority of the elves and the destiny that brought us to rule over all the races.
Yeah, I don't think it was Nasruddin's intent that you destroy a whole city.
What did he expect? He shoved a young, immature, and inexperienced fool into a position of immense power and set me loose on the world. Why didn't he stop me? He should have stopped me.
Are you trying to tell me you feel guilt over what you did?
Most certainly. I have had 2,000 years of my grievous errors and judgment replaying themselves in my mind. One tends to grow a bit of a conscience in all that time.
Well, he's clearly not the person we've met. We do want to mention that he threatens our life because we want to steer the conversation in a direction where the obvious disconnect comes to the surface.
I did no such thing. I've been here for ages. Do you really think I could reach across the void to torment you?
I tire of your lies. Come out of your shell and fight. Yeah, I would never say that. The dialogue options in this game are really disappointing.
You fool! You think this is my protection? This is my prison! I've been trapped inside this shell for nearly 2,000 years!
What? That's impossible. This must be some sort of a trick.
I assure you, it is not a light-hearted jest, though I wish that it were. I have been trapped here since soon after I was banished to this realm.
Who could have possibly trapped someone with your power here?
This is Kurgan's doing. When I first came here and realized what he was becoming, I attempted to stop him. Our battle was intense, yet brief. As you can see, I was not the victor.
Kurgan, the necromancer that you hated and had banished.
One and the same. It looked as if I was correct as to the effects of his experimentation. His dark magics have transformed him hideously, in body and spirit.
Yeah, do you think he could be behind all this?
Being that I am trapped in here, my opportunities to get information are, shall we say, a bit limited. On the rare occasion Kurgan has deigned to visit me to play his intellectual games, he has dropped some veiled clues that might make sense in light of what you've told me. If I had to hazard a guess, I would say Kurgan is impersonating me.
Yeah, that would make sense because if he's the one who's trapped him, he's the only one that can be as certain that Aranax doesn't just suddenly pop up from somewhere and take offense that someone has been impersonating him. To what end?
It sounds as if these dark elves you mentioned have patterned themselves after the misguided philosophy of my youth. They are proving to be powerful allies in his quest to return to Arcanum, it seems. I doubt they would be willing to help Kurgan the Terrible return to exact his revenge.
Yeah, so Kurgan is the one I'm here to stop.
That would appear to be the case. If you were able to facilitate my release from this prison, it would be my pleasure to help you destroy Kurgan.
I don't have room. Oh, Kurgan defeated you the last time you fought.
I'm not saying it will be easy to defeat Kurgan. In fact, the attempt might be fatal. Yet, I believe it worth the risk. We cannot let him return to Arcanum. It would mean the end of all life there. I have a few acquaintances on this side that may be interested in helping us as well, should you succeed in releasing me.
And the Vendigroth device.
Then our task should be at least a fraction easier. All we need to do is hurt him enough so that he attempts to regenerate himself, and then you can use the device on him. Of course, this is easier spoken of than accomplished.
I'll release you.
I'm afraid I do not know. I do not believe Kurgan could maintain this from a distance, so there must be something near here.
if we have to use the device on him, I'd rather it be on a quick slot. Crap. He's paralyzed and being beaten on. Scratch one spirit snake. Thank you. More speed, please. Who wants more speed? We could get more spells at this point. Want something, really want something. And maybe resist magics. Glimmer shield. We'll take the speed. It's our gamble that we're the path we have chosen, so let's walk it to the end.
Many thanks for releasing me from my horribly lengthy incarceration, madam. I am at your service. Let us send Kurgan off to that death he finds so compelling, shall we?
How do we find Kurgan? It seems that they're not. The unit limits doesn't apply here.
I do not know. There is a portal in the room behind me. Perhaps we can use it to travel to the other parts of the void.
Let's go. Inventory. Yeah, he has nothing. Dorian amulet at least. His magical power is also a bit lacking. Can't be helped. Dart and melee expert at least. So what do you know? Fire magic and force. As a very weak character overall. Points 55. Yeah, he hasn't used his points. Or is it? Yeah, 0.0. 55 extra points to use somewhere, but let's move forward. Okay, what can we return? I'm going to save here and do a quick sweep of the earlier areas. I don't want to miss anything important. What the hell is that? Death Striker. Not access, world mapping, combat. Yeah. Okay, what's this? I don't think I've been here. Ooh, Gorga. We won't start a fight with Gorga. Me Gorga. Gorga need food. Gorga. The Gorga? Small world. Gorga, hungry. Of course you are, my good man. Review a moment. Gorga, to eat you, lady. Look good. Yeah. That's no good. Listen, I'm here to defeat Aranax. Oh, really? Really, game? Oh, shit. What? Gorgas don't care about Aranax need food. Food, little man, tastes good. If I get you some food, will you help me kill Aranax? What does that mean? Red lizard? How do we with animal carcass? Brought you an animal carcass. Is he following us? No. Let's go meet him again. I guess I have to keep reading things a bit more accurately. I want to get him to follow us. Brought you an animal carcass. Good, good, go kill Aranax. Right on. He's not coming with us. We're not losing the food either. Yeah, I'm abandoning him. There probably is an easy way to get him to come with us. I'm not going to waste time here. We have what it takes already. Are we? Another unknown place. Ooh, a passage. Yeah. Not an easy thing to spot. I'm not exactly looking forward to another large cavern maze at this point. I'm guessing this is a place where one of those banished in the void lives. I just don't know if we can get any more people to even join us. Yeah, we will be using full magical power all the time. When we're really low on replenishing restoration items, then we'll start to consider not using. As long as we have them, we'll be using them. Aranax is mostly running away from fights, which is wonderful. Really wanted a totally useless guy. Okay, we'll be fine now. The slaver is the really dangerous one. And he's gonna be dead. And the mighty Aranax beats things with his fist. Continuing to disappoint me. An altar of some kind. There's a weapon there. Krigit's Falcon, that's an insanely good weapon. 35 to 50 points of damage, fatigue 10 to 20, to hit plus 20, speed 20. This is an insanely good weapon. Take give him a weapon. Really, you're not gonna equip a weapon. At least we got the weapon. Didn't know such a sword existed in the game. I do want to take a look how much damage it actually does. Yeah, 36 to 46. Fatigue damage, actual damage 61 to 76 per strike. It's a very fast weapon. Even on a one who has no skill, it's a decently fast weapon. So very powerful. If you had a melee character, that would be probably the best weapon in the game. If I'd had to guess. Might not be. Yeah, it's quite powerful. 2 hits to down a void lizard. And the guy can use it at least 5 times per turn. Okay, where haven't I actually been? Haven't been anywhere. This is likely a dead end, or it curves. Pause. Pause. Is there anything else here? Or is it just a weapon? Might be just a weapon. It looks like it's just a weapon. But it was a good weapon. Very good. Don't regret doing this. It wasn't that long. And we got an amazing magical item from it. Yeah. Pleased about that. Anything else? Let the spamming begin. Can't move. Everyone's blocking the
Most
way.
assuredly.
And no one's moving. That's wonderful. No one is doing anything. Move.
Most assuredly. Most assuredly.
Hmm. Okay. And this is our speed without the speed potion. We could probably use a speed potion in every fight we still have left. And not run out. Yeah, this shouldn't be much of a problem. And you're going to fist fight him again. One thing I hope that happened now is that the maximum stats is determined by your race. So even with the boosts, we can't bring it up over that. Since we're an elf, we have +1 dexterity, so the maximum is 21. That must be it. So what else? Probably willpower. We don't really need any more spells. We can't buy anything good at the few points we have left. So we'll go with willpower. In the off chance that we'll get another level up, we can raise it to 20 and it'll give us some kind of a special ability. It will be likely resistant to some sort of spells. And if we're going to face off Kurgan, that resistance might be actually useful. So, willpower. Can I now? Map. So just go there and leave. I'm guessing the guys in the void might be something that you can take one with you. Aranax in that case was a poor choice. But on the other hand, he seemed like the sanest one. Greater Araya, shocking Araya. Why did I fall unconscious? I shouldn't have what it takes, quite easily in fact. Yeah, that sword is quite amazing. I don't think we ever used the glass key. One key we didn't use. It's either the glass key or the iron key. I mean Iron Clan key. Because we opened the safe in the Terran, but we had two keys that we hadn't used. So only one of them was used there, and I'm not sure which. Might be the Iron key. Iron Clan key, because it was directly related to them. What we found inside, and the glass is not something dwarves would tinker with. Not in the sense that they'd make keys from it. So we still haven't found a use for the glass key. It's just one of those things. Thinking about unfinished quest at this point. Defeat Kurgan. That's the only thing we can look forward to now. So what's unfinished is unfinished. Krakatur. Who dares disturb the mighty Krakatur? I suppose that would be me. Dreadfully sorry about that. Sorry? Sorry? Do you have any idea the powers I can bring to bear against you? Wrath of Krakatur knows no bounds. I'm pretty sure. Perhaps I could ask you a few questions, Almighty One. Suppose I might let you live long enough to answer some questions. Yeah, what's your opinion of Kurgan the Terrible? Kurgan? What do you mean? What do you want with Kurgan? Ah, he's afraid. I'm looking to destroy him. Perhaps. What exactly is going on? Tell him. I see. Creature rears to its full height, nostrils streaming. So you ask a terrible Krakatur for his help in battling evil Kurgan. Fight fire with fire. It'll destroy that bumbling necromancer with a great sweep of my claw. His blood will flow as mighty Krakatur passes his judgment. All will cover before the power of Krakatur. Yeah, so will you help me? Well, now let's not rush into things. I mean, this is Kurgan the Terrible we're talking about. Not that I will have any trouble dispatching him, of course. For I'm Krakatur, the ruination of past, present and future. Yes, please, what are you saying? Krakatur expects payment for his services. Did you think I would come to your rescue without some sort of offering? You must pay your respects. Krakatur extracts a heavy toll. Child villagers have been sacrificed to appease me, for I am... he just keeps going and going, and he's sort of a coward. Powerful creature, though. Perhaps I could give you this journal back. My journal? You mean my last testament? Where did you get it? Tell him. That was still in the lair of the Belogrim after all these years? Wait, I don't quite remember what I wrote. That was the eve before my glorious battle against the Nasruding and the Elven Council. What a great battle it was. Yes, I'm sure. So you will join me if I return it to you. So give me back the journal if I help you defeat him. Could you make sure never to tell anyone what you read in there? Not that I fear anything or anyone Krakashura is like the moon and the sun, timeless and terrible. I will desecrate all. Yes, yes, will you join me or not? Krakashura finds your goodness repulsive. I'm interested in seeing what type of creature it is, though. Level 45. Dodge Master, Melee Expert. So, yeah, that beats him. Decent. Amazing. Evil. Decent. I want to see if he actually spends his points. He doesn't. 55 points unspent. Aranax is a crap. Piece of crap. There's no other way of saying he sucks. He sucks because the AI is... so who are you? This man has the look of a fierce warrior. His heavily muscled body is covered in scars and tattoos. He sniffs the air as you approach. A fresh arrival, eh? You will have the smell of the world on you. You still have the smell of the world on you. Who are you? I've been known by many names, but the only one that matters now is the Bane of Kree. That is the name I was known by when I wielded power over men. Yeah, so do I just call you Bane or you would prefer Mr. Kree? How did you come by that name? Kree was where I forced the world to respect my power. No one had ever breached the great walls of Kree, but my horde swarmed over them as if they were but a mirage. I held the fate of every man, woman and child in my hand, and showed them no mercy. His eyes glaze over as he looks into the distance, savoring his moment of glory once again. If only I could return to Arcanum. Now that is truly impressive. I could use a man of your talents. What could someone like you want with me? Need help killing Kurgan. Kurgan. I welcome the chance to slit his throat. After what he did. What did he do? He looks away, seemingly in shame. Nothing. He did nothing. So will you join me then? That's a clear case of sexual molestation right there. Why should I join you? What do you have to offer me? I'll bring you back to Arcanum with me afterwards, will I? Your righteousness is too disturbing for me to follow you. Yeah. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Your only chance of getting out of the void, and yeah, I don't want to come with you. You're too righteous. I know it's a game mechanic thing that they wanted to limit what you can take based on your alignment consequences, but it doesn't make a lick of sense. Move on. Why are we here? How did we reach Kurgan then? Well, we might get a level up, but only because I'm totally lost now. Mighty Aranax showing his uselessness once again. I think this is the way forward, because I can't see the game allowing me to go the final fight without meeting Aranax. Yeah. Let's go the... No. We went there the last time, but there's still two choices to take. What? You brought the enemies of the Master to his very door. Who will pay for this outrage? Not before you do. We're gonna quick save here and take a look at what the other portal is. Dark Champions. They're not taking much damage from that. Oh, fire is very effective. Okay, they are summoning more of those. That's a bad thing. Yeah, that sword is ridiculously powerful. And the mighty Aranax hasn't cast a single spell. That is wonderful. That is absolutely brilliant. I'm close to falling unconscious again. That's no good. Dog is stunned. Okay, what's that? Bludgeoner. Yeah, you. How good is fire against him? Not that great. Nothing is great against him. What the hell was that? You ran next to him, fired an arrow, and then ran away. That is interesting behavior. We'll entangle him just to make sure he doesn't run up here. This is heavily defended, so I'm a bit curious to see where it leads. Huh. Guessing a place where we can go wherever we want. There's some place we haven't been yet. I'm not terribly interested in finding out though. Need to choose a new place though. All of these portals seems to have be unique, so we had paid attention to them, we might be able to reach where we want. There doesn't appear to be creatures respawning here. Now we know how to reach the Kurgan's castle or lair, whatever you want to call it. So after some running around, we're ready to enter it, and I think I'll also end the video game video there. How much do we need? The final fight will probably contain some kind of videos, things like that. And dialogue, proper fighting, everything you can think of. So it'll take a decent amount of time to go through it. I'm going for the... I want to get the level up at this point. Willpower 20. I want saving throw, immunity or whatever. I think you always succeed at your saving throws or something like that. I want that before I encounter Kurgan. If it's not possible, that's another thing. Kind of force the issue. Okay, why aren't you moving anywhere? Yeah, enough wandering around in the void. Let's go meet Mr. Kurgan. I'm not going to stop here because there might be, yeah, a lot of trash fights before the actual meeting. I think we'll get to level up. Oh crap. We're not in any danger of dying or anything. But the fight is now in automatic combat mode, since I fall unconscious. And now it's back in our control. Now we have the Morgana Seers left. We have what? Oh, about 16. We want something in the nature of 5-6 in the final fight. I can't see it going on longer than that. The damage output of our team is insane. So one way or the other it will be decided quite quickly. Either we'll lose or we'll slaughter everything. I'm not gonna... What's the point of giving us gold at this point? Yeah. Absolutely useless. We see anything there? Blood spirits. So it's still not the actual encounter with Kurgan. I don't think this will contain the actual encounter. Seems like there's some kind of portal there. Would be a terrible shame if Arnex would die. Terrible, terrible shame. Yeah. There doesn't appear to be anything here. More enemies. Some kind of portal. That's the only place we can go. Try to bypass the portal itself. Yeah, there's nothing of interest here. We'll just take out the fire elemental and let the battle continue without our interference. I don't think it's quite enough to get a level up here. Enemies will have left. We still have one of these. This will likely lead to the final encounter. Still going on. Okay, again, there's no Kurgan there, but we're definitely getting closer. Yeah, this has to be where the dwarves are. I forgot about them entirely. This looks like some kind of a device or a portal. Will very likely get. So what's that portal then? Where are the dwarves? I had forgotten them basically altogether. I just remembered them when I saw the technological items here. Trash. Nothing but trash. I don't really see what's the point of giving me trash at this point. Why not have these lockers unlock, for example? You just wanted to create some items that you can admire here. Can't do anything with that. Another new place. Dead dwarfs. Lovely. entire clan is dead. Guess they finished up their device. I'll try to your spirit. Yeah, I is this spell ever going to be good for? Gonna back up a little bit. There was a side passage at the start. Level up. Wonderful. Got the willpower 20 ability, whatever it is. Well, Arnax is not doing so hot. Ooh. Oh my god, he cast a spell. He was useful. For one moment in his life, he did actually something right. That is amazing. Or let's give it to 21. So what's the point really? Oh, the device might be a way to get out of here. Because that was the intention right from the start. To get out of banishment, so it might be a device to escape from this place. Quite a lot of dangerous enemies here. And you suck. You suck so badly, Arnax. It's really frustrating just because it's AI suckage and not ability suckage. This continues to suck. Yeah, 49 speed. That's lovely. That is beautiful. Okay, we'll try something else. We'll try to sanctuary the Aranax so he doesn't get beaten to a pulp. Okay.
It seems we've underestimated our opponents. I am dying.
Yeah, what? Beating them with your bare fist wasn't a good idea? No. Many thanks for returning me to the land of the living. Quite an inconvenience, the whole death thing, you know? Yep, it's beneath mentioning, really. Would you join with me again? You really do suck.
What may I
Sucked.
do for you? What is it that you wish of me, then?
Yes, we'll ask about these questions now. Probably not now. Before we meet Morgan, we'll talk to Aranax, ask about a few things. Not quite now.
Greetings. Long have I waited for your arrival, and finally this moment has come.
So now we know the point where we meet Corgan. This was the main route to take and not the secondary side route, so we'll check with what happened with the dwarves and come to that portal and I think end there. We'll try to get the dialogue with Aranax and Corgan on the same set. Oh,
Most assuredly.
kill it. I'll just entangle it. Nice kill. They're still alive down here. Someone from the other side has come. Hey, who are you? I'm Grenjar Silverhammer. Tell me, did Stenar reach you? Yes, but he died before he could tell me what was happening. Stenar! He hangs his head for a moment. How did he die? He perished in a horrible Zeppelin crash. Zeppelin? What is that? It's an airship, a boat that flies, suspended under a large balloon. What? Never heard of such a thing. How is it possible? Earth has changed greatly since you've been here. You've been there. No doubt driven by dwarven ingenuity and technological advances. Yes. I don't want to start arguing about this. Only with him there is seed, but fate had other ideas. Can you tell me about what happened? Dark elves had been lying in wait, looking for a way to bring some dwarves over to this side. They knew that technology would eventually weaken the walls to the point of failure, but they decided to accelerate the process. They needed a machine to open the rift back up by distorting the already weakened wards. An elf couldn't make a machine to save his life. Then Bates made his steam engine. Exactly. Somehow they convinced King Logair to banish us. We were shocked, to say the least, but our king had spoken. We were told our banishment was to the Isle of Despair, but this is where we ended up. We can only assume our king knew nothing of their treatment. Yeah, I don't believe he did. As soon as we arrived here, we were beaten mercilessly and thrown into chains. As our work progressed on the gate, Stenera formulated the plan. As soon as the gate had any functionality, he would go through and attempt to warn the other side. We knew that his absence would be noticed and that they would try to stop him. He began preparations to disguise himself as a gnome. He starved himself to the point of sickness, and when the gate was near readiness, he shaved his beard. He believed that the full responsibility of what had befallen us was his. He would do whatever he thought was necessary to make things right, even that. What happened after he went through? They tortured some of the clan to force us to reveal his plans, but we wouldn't break. We knew they needed us to finish the gate, and we had been disabling the gates in various ways for months. For all they knew, we still had months ahead of us to finish the thing, when we would have been finished months before. They killed half of the clan in a last effort to force us to talk. We still did not break, and now we are all that is left of our once great clan. Yeah, it serves you right, you arrogant dwarf. I hope you're rotting here. It's. Yeah, there's the sensible. Yeah, I will return to free you when I have killed those responsible. You have sort of a. Why can't I free them? Oh, I might not have time after that, but okay. The options are, there's not even the typical three options of good, neutral, and evil. There's just good and absolutely retardedly evil bastard. Turn to free you. At least we know what happened there. Now all the unfinished things left is Kurgan. Is that locked? Yes, it is. So what's so great of a secret that it had to be locked? Pointless treasure items. And that's about it. So end approaches. And it's about time. I'm hopefully fed up with these dark corridors. If that's one of the visual complaints I have about this game, there are two really. One, that at times you can't really see because of the what you're targeting, where you're going, and the other is the unnecessary level of darkness in this game. I mean, the creatures are shown ridiculously out of place because of the darkness too. I mean, having sort of the general lighting level that's around these torches would have been just fine, but not even that. It's most of the time I don't even see my own character in this game when I'm exploring these dungeons, and I think that's a bit too much. But for now, we'll end here, and the next time we'll wrap up the game.